All right. So may I go with the
Yeah,
introduction?
of course. I would love to know about you.
So my name is Mosnat, and I am from Nagaland. And if I talk about my education stance, I have done my graduations with a major in history.
Okay.
And if I speak about my hobbies, then it includes like playing volleyball, reading news articles, and my utmost is my utmost like most of the times I spend my hobbies. Sorry, most of the time I spend is in like playing volleyball. Especially I used to play in the evening. So and I find most like interactive, and I find interactive talking with different peoples through the social media, as I am in of learning English. So this is a
Yeah.
brief introduction about me.
Okay. That's really great. That's really fantastic that you are a player of football. You know, like of course. So, Mohsen, I would like to know something about like Nagaland. That what do generally people do over there? Like, if I talk about profession and if I talk about agriculture, so what would you like to say?
Yeah. Most of the people, like 80% people's, depends on the agriculture productions.
Hmm.
And if I talk about like the physical features of Nagaland, it's almost all the hilly and terrain area covered with a lush greenery, trees over the forest. I mean, like it covers with lush full green.
Hmm.
It is
Yes.
all around the mountain. And besides, people engage in the service sector as well, and the 20% people. I am not aware of the statistically, but most of the people are dependent on agriculture. As
Yeah.
I am from the outskirt of the town, so I am also engaged in the primary activities like rearing livestock. Besides, doing some farm activities. That's it.
Hey,
So
that's really amazing. That you also work at your farm. You want to say,
yes, 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 yes.
what do you grow? Like, what do you grow at your farm?
We since we mostly produce the only for the consumable person, or only for the consumption purpose, not for like doing kind of a business. So we just rear some pigs. Besides, we do pisciculture. Fish. We have ponds, and during the seasons we do cultivate the paddy. These are the things in Sweden. So in UP, could you tell me about the UP? So how is the mostly people depend? How the people depend in which activities?
Yeah, like if I talk about nowadays, like most of the people they have like sold their farm. Now they depend on their job and their business.
Oh,
But I would like to say here, English is really very important. Like earlier, it was not important, but nowadays everyone wants to learn this language because this language can make you perfect, no matter what your qualification is. But if you know English, so you can of course you can get opportunity to improve yourself. Like you can go anywhere and you can find so many like opportunity for you. So it's really very good, you know. Like I can see nowadays so many people like they have YouTube channel. Even beginner they have channel and they are improving their English by talking to a stranger on YouTube. So nowadays, learning English is easy for everyone. I must say that, because you don't need to environment, you don't need to teacher, you don't need to like an institute. Everything you have, everything is in your hand. So of course, we should get we should take advantage of this. So
Yes, yes.
yeah, and during our study and during our whatever you are doing, so of course during your work you can learn this language. There is no big deal, and people think that this is really very difficult. So in my opinion, it is not difficult. And I'm not, I don't want to become like a advanced speaker in English here. I'm just okay with in my basic. Of course, if I'm able to make you understand, and if I'm able to understand other people, so this is English, I think, you know.
Yes,
Suppose
brother, correct.
I'm able to convey my message to you, and you understand that whatever I want to say, whatever I want to describe. So of course I'm able to speak English. There is no problem. I don't care about accent. I don't care about idiom phrases in English. I'm not going to abroad. Of course, like everything will come to you. First,
Yes,
first I'm going to tell you about something like beginners. So they just be confident, be comfortable with their basic. So I have improved my basic. Then I'm able to speak a little bit. Earlier I used to think that what should I do? How should I speak English? Because so many people are they are able to speak, but I'm not. And I must say that earlier I didn't have too much time to enhance my this language, and of course I didn't have anything like environment and social media. I didn't have mobile as well. So, but I didn't give up. I just kept on working slowly, slowly, and now, of course, I'm able to speak just because of my hard work. So everyone can learn English. What would you like to say here, Mohsen?
okay. Brother, you have spoken out what has in my mind. So I think we really had a some thoughts. Yeah, like you said, English has become a very important these days everywhere in terms of when we go for interview, when we work for the when we go for something different, having a conversation with different, this has become a no, the English is just a global, it's a global language. So everywhere, anywhere, it is spoken by the people. So it is really, great to learn English. I'm also very much impressed by what you have said. At the same time, I also had a kind of a thought which you have spoken out. Even me, I don't want to sounds like a native speaker, but I want to at a position where I can express without stammering, without
Yes.
without fumbles my words. So I want that kind of conversations where people can understand easily, where I can be effective speaker. So that is really I want. So I believe that in futures I would be able to speak like that, where people would feel nice to have conversations with me. So that's why I have realized that I am not good in English, though I have completed my graduations. That's why lately I realized that why don't I as and tune my speaking conversations. So that's why I took inspirations from guys like you. So it has really give me a good platform since I am also from a place where my environment, my surrounding does not does not talk English. So it was quite a couple of days ago I started to learn English. I am just a beginner, so I am looking forward to improve my English. So, brother, I want to ask you, like, how long you have been practicing this language? And I saw that you were on YouTube. So, how was the experience working in the YouTube? Could you please guide it to me, brother?
Yes, of course, Mohsen. Of course, I would like to tell you everything about me. First, yeah, of course, like people in the beginning they think that I don't know anything. Of course, my English is very very bad, but I don't think that your English is bad, because suppose your language is different, my native language is different, but
Yes, sir.
however we are able to talk to each other here. There is no
Yes.
problem. I can understand. I can understand whatever you are saying, and I am able to make you understand whatever I am saying and you are saying. So this is, how can you say this my English is not good, I'm basic level? No, it is not like that. In the beginning people think like this, but it's not like that. Of course, if you are able to talk to anyone in English, in this language, so of course you are of course in good position in English. So yeah, people just think. So we should not feel down ourselves. We should just keep on working, be confident, and believe in ourselves. So
Yes,
yeah,
yes.
and of course. So if I talk about my English journey, so yeah, it was how can I say that? But it was my fashion. So my fashion like forced me a million times, forced me that Gyanand, you have to learn English because you don't have any skill. So at least complete your this dream. You can do this. So yeah, I was thinking that I was thinking it was too difficult for me. How can I do this without any environment, without any social media, without any teacher? But I thought, okay, let it be. I have to work on it. So I give like sometimes 10 minutes, 20 minutes, and I had a book, and that time, so I completed my basic things like tenses, some vocabs, whatever are used in day-to-day life. So I completed that thing. When I thought that okay, now I'm comfortable with basic, so I should speak, I should deliver whatever I have learned. So I started like talking to myself, like there was no one that time. Then I created YouTube channel. So since I have been talking to people on YouTube, I have improved a lot. Like earlier I was not able to speak, though I had a good knowledge about grammar, but I was not able to speak because I was not speaking before creating YouTube account. But after creating YouTube account, when I started getting people on YouTube through my channel, so I have
Yes.
improved a lot because I am getting chance to speak. So of course I speak every day like this. So that is why this practice has become my habit. So after creating this account, YouTube account, so I have improved a lot. Motion, I have improved a lot just because of I'm speaking every day. Yes.
Yes, yes, brother, I can see you. You are expressing in such a way that you are a good speaker. I believe that even in this becomes you do much better than this. Of course, you're good in speaking. You're much better than me. Of course, and keeping in mind that we have to be consistent. All
Yes,
right.
yes,
It
yes.
requires rigorous practicing. Without practicing, how can we be good? Huh? So we have to love the process of what we are doing. If you love the process, then only the result will bear the good.
Yeah. Yeah, of course.
Oh,
Like earlier, I had a grammar. I had a knowledge about grammar, but I was not able to speak because I was
yes.
not speaking. And when I tried to speak by myself, so I felt bored. I felt too much bored. That okay, it's really very difficult for me. But since I started talking to people, and it like of course I have improved. Like within 3 months, I have improved a lot. Though I'm not a good fluent, I'm not a good speaker here, but okay, I'm okay. Like I'm not going to any abroad and anywhere. But of course, like I listen native speaker. Of course, there is no problem to understand them, and of course, whatever I want to describe, I'm able to describe. So this is English. Why people want to learn accent and so many things? I don't know why, but of course, everything will come to you. Accent and idiom phrase, like advanced level English will come to you. You will be able, one day you will be able to speak advanced level is speaking. But at least first you work on your basic.
Yeah, that's a very
Once
important thing.
once you are perfect on basic, then nobody can tackle you. Of course, like basic makes you perfect. Like basic makes you advanced level, and basic makes you good English speaker. So this is
Yes.
all. And yeah, of course, like there is no problem to learn this language if you are speaking every day. So of course you will be fluent in English. But we have to speak. Anyhow, we have to speak. We should not care about environment and so many things. And instead of learning, we should focus on our speaking. Whatever we know, suppose whatever we know, we have to describe, we have to deliver that whatever I know that, okay, let's make an environment to speak in English by yourself. Yes.
Absolutely, brother, you're correct. We have to express, we have to describe, and it's very much important to be, the best should be strong. You know, even the building, even the house, if the base is not strong, then it will not last long, or it's will going to break. So I must say that the foundation should be strong,
Yes,
right?
yes, yes.
So
Don't think about your, you just think that you my English is like not good and this and that. Of course, your English is really very fantastic. So okay,
okay,
bro.
thank you so much. Okay, brother, has the video is going long. Bye bye, take care.
Okay, okay. Bye. Thank you.